Go away, flies. I hate you. Go away. I command you to leave me alone. Sorry about that. I can't get it proper. I should have asked Anna to record it. Go away, flies. I know what I need to do. I gotta get rid of it. I got some waste sunflower seeds. That's what's drawing them in. Hospital appointment today. Oh, jeez. Oh, gotta go have my liver scanned again on the ultrasound. I'm not really one. I don't consider myself a thing. I'm trying to see how swollen my lymph nodes are, because when laying down flat, they look really big. Go away, I command you, leave me alone. I hate flies. They are the pestilence, and being Jewish, I hate them even more, because, and by rights, I normally can command them to leave me alone in the name of the Lord, but at the minute, I'm just so stressed, trying to get ready to go to the hospital, and that. I can have lemonade up to the time I go up there. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I gotta lay on my side. I'm doing this for YouTube, because I haven't updated YouTube. I haven't updated. See how it is now. I haven't updated my videos, so I'm doing it this way. So probably won't need my jacket, but I'm taking it just in case it turns a little bit cool. But it's just an ultrasound. I love the way Anna done my hair. My hair goes all the way down my back. And Anna, she comes from a family of cosmetologists who do hair and nails. And she's wonderful. My daughter does nails. But she doesn't do hair. She's very beautiful, my daughter is. And so anyway, and being a British royal, member of the British royal family, I have to dress in accordance nicely, because the way I dress reflects on the monarchy, reflects on whoever's on the throne at the minute. Is Her Majesty the Queen. But, sorry about that, I'm just parched. But, I've got my other phone I got finished sorting out. It's still charging up. But, whatever I do reflects on the Queen, so I have to make sure I look my best. I have to make sure I behave properly, which I always do anyway. I was taught how to behave when I was young, so it's natural. It doesn't come. But, this is the shoes I'm wearing. My jelly beans. I don't know, could you see them? I don't know. Jelly beans. I didn't mean to get too close on them, but there they are. I don't know if you can see them now. Yeah, my jelly beans. Let me just make sure you can see them, because I can't tell if you can see them or not. Go away, fly. There you go. There's my jelly beans. Go away. Go away. It's that pesky fly. He's getting on my nerves. That one is just... every now and again, I get the one that likes to torment me. And then he ends up copping it. Go away, fly. You're going to end up copping it. I tell you, you're going to cop it. Now leave me alone. You're going to cop it. You will cop it. I'm telling you now, you will cop it. Go away. Yeah, no, I don't believe in killing flies. I leave that to the Lord, but I do like to make them disappear in my head. I like to visualize in my mind them disappearing. And then when I do that, it seems to work, because then I don't seem to have any flies bugging me. But otherwise, I'm really pleased with how Anna done me today. She always makes me she makes me always look nice. And, being a British royal, it's nice to know that despite how ill I am, I can still look nice in public. Because I don't wear makeup. I don't wear eyeshadow and that. I do sometimes, but today doesn't. It's only if photographs are being taken, and just to help enhance my eyes. But I don't wear like foundation. I just wear like a little bit of eyeshadow and that. I got long eyelashes, but I could always like get mascara to just bring them up a bit and curl them up. But I don't really bother with that because I think the eyeshadow would do the job. But there's no point in me putting it on today. It's not like I'm going anywhere where I need it. I mean, if I was going somewhere where I was getting a photograph taken, like with the staff and with other residents, yes, that would be different. Or if another member of the royal family was coming to see me, and then yes, I'd put a little bit on, and that. But obviously, it'd have to be neutral. It wouldn't have to. It would be a neutral color. I usually go for like blues, browns, and pinks and whites. I don't know. When I mean browns, I go for the lighter browns, and I go for the lighter blues and that. So I know how to do my eyeshadow. I know how I like my eyeshadow to go on. But, yeah, it's just a matter of when I get back, I'm not taking my phone with me. I'm not going to be taking my phone up there to the hospital. Got to wear a mask. Still under, sorry about the phone shaking. That's me, my hand. I get tremors at 57. I was born with cerebral palsy on 57 October, first week of October, on the 7th day of October, I'm 57. So, yeah, but I love it's not so much about being a member of the royal family. I shouldn't, how I found out, well, I should have known because when my husband and I moved into our first flat, a helicopter, because there was problems in the area, the helicopter observed and that, and then one of the neighbors said that the helicopter was obviously watching over me, and hovered on the other side and actually hovered down into our, where it came into, the lights went through the flat, and I was kind of like really surprised. We hadn't long been in, so I went outside and let them know I was okay, and I waved up at them. And then there was another time, my husband and I were caring for wildlife, and we had a wildlife service that we provided. And what happened was, while we was coming back from East Winch RSPCA Hospital, oh yes, and I am British born, so I don't want to hear of any nasty comments about my accent. I lived and educated in America, but I'm completely British. I came home when I was 26. I was 26 when I came home. Because in 1993 I turned 30, so I was 26 when I came home. I would have been home when I was 18, but I got married to an American. I adopted my beautiful daughter at 3 months. But that marriage collapsed. It had a lot more to do with not the way he abused me, but it was more to do how he abused my daughter. And anyway, enough said. But I came home in 1989, and I had my British accent up to the age of 7 until a boy tormented me at school. And he kept tormenting me and saying, oh, you're not speaking proper English. You're not speaking proper. And I kept saying, yes, I am. I was born in East Anglia. And I said, that's England. And I said, I do know how to speak English. And I kept telling him he was speaking the funny, not me, because this is in Arkansas. And you know what southern, oh my goodness, it's flickering. But that's weird. I've never done that before. But anyway, I just overcame it. I've overcome people's prejudices on many occasions. But this last one, the last prejudice by my neighbor, she calls my husband and I to be evicted because she didn't like the fact that I'm Jewish born. Well, I'm a Jewess. I am 100% Jewish, but I'm also a member of the royal family, House of David and House of Hanover. But I'm a Messianic Jewess. It means I believe in Christ and I love Christ. Oh, I love the way she done that. That's lovely. I like the way she twisted that around. And I was just still trying to I can't get over how she done my hair. It's really nice. I mean, she is so good. She is such a good hairdresser. Anyway, I told her family should be famous because they're really good. She is really good. I really like that. I don't want that to go funny, but I just want that to stay nice. But like I was saying, I could have used my other camera on my other phone. But I'm still sorting that one out. Plus, I got some camcorders I could use, but I'm just using the phone just because this is going on. I hope to get this up on YouTube later today. But I'm allowed to drink lemonade. Like I sit up to 12, and then I've got I have to leave here. I think we leave here about. Because my appointment's at 2. I got my letter. But then they've got a copy of my letter as well. So, but I'll bring my letter. Oh, I don't think I need it. I think I just need it to sign in. Otherwise, I don't think I need it because this COVID-19, the way they're doing things. But I'm glad that they're taking me up by wheelchair because I am just in so much pain with my back at the minute. The patch, I have fentanyl patch is still kicking in. So once that fully kicks in, that gives me a bit more mobility. But because I've been in quarantine for so long, I haven't been able to get out of my room hardly. I get really. Oh, wait a minute, my top is rolling up. Hang on. Just trying to make my top stop rolling up because it's making my skirt roll up at the top. Anyway, I don't think anyone will see it. I'm not that fussed. When I wear my jacket, if I need to wear it, I don't think I do, but I'll take it with me just in case. Just to have something. I don't know. I kind of agree with her, and I might not need to wear it because this top is going to keep me warm enough, I think. But it's just a matter of, at least I'm ready. Oh my goodness, I didn't think I was ever going to get in these tights, but geez, I keep forgetting how I've got to wear these tights. They're okay to wear, but they can get really, really hard to get on the first time. But like I was saying, I had a British accent up to the age of 7 in Arkansas. This boy tormented me. He was horrible. His prejudice was he was just absolutely nasty towards me. Kept making fun of me because I also had, because when my when my grown-up teeth came in as well, I used to get, because they used to be they used to be together, and then my upper jaw was came out further, and I used to get tormented over that. I used to be called, they used to tease me and call me, it was horrible how I used to be tormented. If I wasn't tormented over my accent, I was tormented over my face, over my teeth and that. And then, like I said, my neighbor, her family tormented me over being Jewish. So I'm used to racism and prejudice and bigotry. So, yeah, but it's not nice anyway. I know it's not nice, but that's why I say all lives matter, because there's a lot of people who get racially attacked, and it's not just black people. I mean, to me, I don't see color. I don't see black, white, yellow, red. I don't see that, because we all came from black people. I know I did, and my ancestor was dark. People who are part of my family lineage, because we're descended from Mary and Joseph's 4 sons and 2 daughters, except my dad's family is descended from one of the sons. But some of the others who are linked to us, they're dark, and that. So we got relations who are dark, cousins who are dark, whom we've never met, who are tied to the same ancestral line as us. So I got no problems with that. I'm quite happy. I'm glad that I got that heritage. I'm glad. Besides that, we came as a Jewess. I know that we came out of Egypt through Moses, and we were dark when we were in Egypt. So I mean, we weren't always pale, but pale I took one of those things I got on my phone, and where it works out your nationality. And one of the things it's a BUIGO app, and it's the ethnicity thing, and sometimes it gets my ethnicity spot on. It says I'm British, right? But then other times it picks up on this. It says I've got South African in me, and then it picks up and says I've got Egypt in me, and it says, what's those other nationalities? Turkish, and trying to think what the other one is. Turkish, Egyptian, South African, and I can't remember the 4th one. But anyway, it picks up on, so depending on what pictures I use, depends on what, it picks up. I mean, it depends on how it looks at my face. It depends on what nationality it picks up on. And it's so weird. And if I use a sepia or something, it picks up on more of my tone. And because when I was younger and I was out in the sun a lot more, my skin tone would go a little shade darker than what it is. It'd be a bit more of a, can't even think. You can't even see it on that hand, but it was, my skin has always had like a little light olive tint in it. It has always had a little like olive tone to it, but you can't see it now. But anyway, it always had a little olive tone in it, and I don't have that now because I haven't been in the sun, and I don't go out in the sun a lot because it makes me, I can't, I have problems with being in the sunlight. So yeah, now I'm looking forward to getting some fresh air despite having to wear a mask. I'm looking forward to getting out and having some fresh air and being out with Jasmine, who is one of my favorite carers. Her and I have some time together, and that's nice because I couldn't. Well, it's a good thing I'm not going up alone because I couldn't get around the way my health is at the minute. Because like I said, I've just got over a respiratory infection as well, so I'm still, but I got to build up to get myself built up again, but it wasn't COVID. It was a bit of pneumonia I've had. I get that because I have sarcoidosis on my right lung. So, but I'll be glad to get there and get back. I might stay dressed, I think. Keep them closed for a while because it's nice being dressed. It's nice dressing up for a change. I like dressing up. And it's nice being dressed up. It makes a nice change from being in night dresses all the time. It makes it nice to dress up and look smart. I like looking nice when I go out. Like I said, I'm a member of the British royal family, so that is a requirement to look nice anyway. When I met Prince Edward, he actually recognized the way when I first met him, he's really nice. Prince Edward is. Of all his siblings, him and his sister Princess Anne are my favorites. Because there's 4 of them. I like him, Edward, and Princess Anne are my 2 favorites. Shame they weren't born first. Shame Princess Anne wasn't born first, then Edward, and then Charles, and then Andrew, or then Andrew, then Charles. That would have been so much better. But, because Edward, he is really nice. But when I went to this event with my sister, it was the Duke of Edinburgh Awards. And while he was talking to somebody, he happened to look up to where I was standing, and he just looked at me, and I was like, why is he looking at me? And then I guess I didn't realize until I did some research that I kind of have, when I looked at the photos or the pictures rather, the portraits of for example, when I looked at the portrait of Queen Charlotte, when I looked at the portrait of Queen Charlotte, I kind of have her features, and I kind of look a bit like, there's a Russian queen I look like, who's on my mother's side. But no, and then when he heard my sister and I told him what our surname was, he said, oh, I know that name. And then, unbeknownst to me, that because on my birth certificate, I've got a line. I think there's a unicorn on there as well. And that I have requested a copy of my birth certificate. Whether I get it, I don't know. I should do. I need to get in touch with them again. So anyway, getting hold of my royal birth certificate is going to be a job, I think. But I need a copy of it. I just want a copy. I don't want the original one. I just need a copy of that. Well, they don't give you the original one anyway. Just got to have a copy of it. Yeah, see how I got all those lymph nodes swollen and that. But no, I just get on with living, I guess. But what was I saying? About how I met Edward and that, and he just said that, my sister even said, well, you can come around and have a meal, and he said he'd like that, but he couldn't because he had a lot of places he had to go to, and But he's really keen. He's really nice. I gotta put some more eyelash serum on my eyes. But because my eyelashes are still a bit short. I'm gonna have to thicken them up again. I got plenty of serum. I want to thicken them and lengthen them because I have to admit, they haven't dropped out since I last did it. But I need to do them again. Make them more thicker. See, they're long, but they're not that. See what I mean? I've got some serum. I'm testing different serums out, and I'm trying to find the one that's the best. And see what I mean? I've got some of the eyelashes are coming up really well, and on this side, the same thing I've got as well. But see, I've got some that's not come up. That eye's a little bit better than this one. So I got to do them both again. I got to make sure they're both evened out, and I got to make sure they're both, they do really well. But I keep getting off topic. But like I said about Edward, he's one of the better ones, along with Princess Anne. I haven't met Princess Anne. I love the Queen. I love. And the thing is, they're my cousins, and I think that's what it was. He seemed to recognize a familiarity within my family, within my sister and I. But he wasn't sure which one of us was the eldest. I said, I am. She's the youngest. And he couldn't get over it. He laughed. I said, yeah. I said, I know she's taller than me and bigger than me. I said, but, I said, I'm her bigger sister. Her older sister, and they always, I don't know what the expression is, why they always say that. They have an expression, I don't know, I've heard it said by, where did I last hear that said? It was a comment similar to what was about my sister and I, but I think it's what a bloke said about his brother or something. It might have been on a comedy or something about him being, something about the bloke saying I'm the eldest and he's the ugliest, talking about his younger sibling, and I can't remember where I heard that from. I did hear it, but I can't, it must be something I remember from a comedy years and years ago. But, while I'm just having a blogging session at the moment, and that, there are actually real elves, fairies, and pixies in the United Kingdom. I've had, and what we call will-o-wisp, and that, I've had the wisp come into my room. I had 2 fairies fly into my room. My husband and I both saw them, and the one that flew past me, I wished I was so kind of gobsmacked I didn't take a picture. But it was wonderful. I think I was kind of like, because it was a white one they were playing, and they came into my room, and the white one stayed over by my cabinet, and then the brown one came up and flew over me, and I saw him. He had legs, he had a head, he had arms, and that, but I was kind of taken back, and the way he was flying as well. It wasn't like a moth flies or a butterfly flies. Oh, good, that fly got the message to leave me alone. Anyway, it was really weird because he was like that way he was flying, kind of like that. His whole body was kind of making that kind of movement, like he was. Whereas I've had moths and that, they don't fly like that. I've seen butterflies, they don't fly like that. But he was beautiful anyway. It was just, and he actually made a point of coming straight over my head. But I've seen an elf. I think it was an elf. it had little zebra striped leotards that were at a 90-degree angle. The stripes went up this way, right? They went up like that. And red boots. And that was when I was weeding the garden with my dad out the back. And that was pretty cool. And then we had, I had a will-o-wisp come in. Like I said, somebody was with me when we had two of them come in. I've had all kinds of, I have seen so many things, and that it's just unbelievable. And, but it's just, I am just so happy to be able to see those things and that. But there's one bloke, he's actually recorded pixies. His name is Erwin Saunderson, I think. Erwin Saunderson. Yeah, he hasn't posted in a long while. I hope he's okay. Haven't seen him, and I keep waiting for his videos to pop up, but he's like me. He's probably been having health issues or something else, to worry about, and he hasn't been able to post anything in a while, or he's been busy doing something else, trying to help the pixies and that. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool that he's been able to photograph and record pixies. I think that's fantastic. I'd love to be able to record the little people. I love recording stuff that's is supernatural, paranormal. But see, to me, that's not supernatural, paranormal. That's normal to me. Because I think and I believe that the world is not what a lot of people seem to be thinking, that the world is just black. How do I explain it? They think that there's just no mysteries, no wonders, no stuff like that. They just, they don't think that life on earth, that the Lord is, because we're in the days of Noah anyway, and all the mysteries of all the mysteries that we are facing and have. I mean, that's all been, they have all been written up in the Bible. And the Edomites, who are mistakenly called Bigfoot, they're called Edomites. They're named after Edom, who was once Esau. Edom, I think it is. Edom? Yeah, Edom, not Edom. Edom. They're Edomites. Edomites, I think is how they're pronounced. Edomites. Edomites. They call themselves Edomites. I think is how they pronounce it. The forest people, Edomites. They pronounce their what they are is Edomites. Is how they pronounce it. But they recognize the Lord. They recognize Elohim. They recognize Yeshua. Yeah, they recognize, they recognize Yahusha HaMashiach, Elohim, or Yeshua HaMashiach. They recognize, but anyway, there's so many things that are in the world that people don't realize are, that are real, and that are part and parcel of our existence, whether we want to admit it or not. They are what we, they're part of, who we are, and we've got to face facts that these this world is not, it's not just what we see in that. It's things around us that we don't see, or that is around us, but only our cameras can see, or sometimes we can see if we catch it right, or things that are basically things that are things that are trying to think of the word, things that are beyond man's mankind seems to see. All my life I've had all these experiences and that, and I don't see them as, to me, they're normal. These things are supposed to happen. These things that we call mysteries, they're all part of living life on Earth, because that's why I call life as an illusion, because we have all these different things happening around us, some what we see, some what we don't see, and they're always there, but we have to be careful, because sometimes we get like I got a photograph of a shadow thing manifesting, and I happened to see it when I was recording on my laptop back then, and it was like, it had like, it was pointing towards itself or pointing towards me. I'm not really sure. And anyway, I was fortunate enough that I'll have to pin it into this video, because I'm going to put this video in. I'm going to put it through a program anyway before I upload it, so I can put in the pictures and that. So anything I've got, I can put in so it can be seen. But I'll be putting those. I got 2 photographs of one of it behind me, and the other one of it just on its own. And because what I did is I cropped it out of the original picture, the original photo, and that was really freaky. And my cat tried to chase after it, because it rolled up into it, came down, and I actually saw it roll into a ball one day. It just came out, and it rolled out, and it rolled under the seat, and our cat Katana, she was going after it, and then it just disappeared. It didn't come back, thankfully, after that, but that was like a shadow creature. That's what I call it. And because in our flat, this is in the flat we used to live in before we got evicted, and we had shadow beings, we had apparitions, because we'd see like a woman going into our kitchen, and we'd just see her legs. We'd see shadows of people walking down the hall, the little foyer or the little hall that we had, the little corridor that we had. And then we'd have, I'm trying to think what else I'd get on my camera there. I picked up on so much in that flat. There was so much going on in that flat. It was unbelievable. And I wasn't scared of it. Neither was my husband. I just was trying to work out what it was that was going on, so that I could deal with it. And part of it was the former owner, and that of the windmill that had been opposite us, and then it was the you have to excuse me, I'm still kind of tired. It's down to my lymph nodes, I think, as well. I get I get a bit tired as well. That's why I'm making this an extended version, so you can see why you don't hear from me so much and why it's hard for me to make videos. But, I do thank all of you who have subscribed to me and I thank all of you who are intending to subscribe, and I appreciate that. But, I'm really pleased with the subscribers I have. For pushing me over the 1,000 marker. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. But it's just, someone once said to me that they thought I was going to use my title to get subscribers. And I thought, well, no, it's not how you get subscribers. A title doesn't give you subscribers. My royal title has nothing to do with the people that subscribe to my channel. You subscribe because you like the content, or it's something that it's something you appreciate, or elements of it, help you out in relation to what you experience. It's that, my channel, okay, I can't do it as well as I'd like to do it. I'd like to do more with my channel and do it really professional-like. But it's obviously not going to be able to be done that way because of my health. But I am going to be able to I can make videos where I can put the photos in of things that, and videos of things that I've experienced and that have been left on my tablet or on my phone and that. So, yeah, I've got the, I'm trying to think. So what it is, they're all genuine. They're not, what's that called? CGI, because I don't have CGI. I'm not that good of a editor. I can edit, yes, but I can't edit stuff that shouldn't be in, like when you're trying to make a ghost. You know how they do it when they do those fake videos of ghosts and stuff. I can't do nothing like that. I wouldn't want to anyway. Everything I put out that's genuine, that's straight up. Like, to the UFO photos, I know exactly when they were taken and what they were taken on and how they were taken. And so therefore I can actually justify those photos and that nobody else can, except if they look up the details of photos and that, where it gives you the information about it. But no, I know where they were taken. That's the other thing. I know exactly where they were taken and where we were. One of my husband took and the other one I took. And I'll put those in to this video. And it's coming up to 44 minutes now, and I'm getting a bit tired of talking because the sarcoidosis is making me tired. I do get tired anyway because my right lung is just full of carbon dioxide. So I'll speak to all of you later, and I hope you've seen my video about Tibu and Sarjan, how they came to see me at my husband's place, and I could go. I'm going to have to reload that up. I'm going to have to download it and put it back up again and reload it so that I can put some corrections into it. I love you all. I love all of you, and I thank all of you for subscribing. And like I said, I am a real princess, so there's no hem-haws about it. I've got a picture somewhere of my ballot, my poll card. I don't know where my poll card went, my new one. I'm sure I saved it. Anyway, when my last poll card came in, I remember very distinctly what it said. It said princess, and it will say princess because that's what I am, and that's what I'm registered as, which I didn't register as it. The royal family did, but I now make it official, and I've got to inform the hospital as well about my royal status. So that is me. Even though I'm a happily married woman, they got to be aware of my married status and that. So I'm gonna finish this and watch a couple of videos and that before I have to get ready to go, and hopefully without falling asleep. But at least I'm ready, and I'm looking forward to being with Jasmine today. So it's going to be nice to see her, and she'll be coming to get me, and I'm glad she's going to be able to be with me to take me in. But no, it's just I got to have my liver done again on ultrasound. So something came up in my blood test regarding my liver, unless that's what's causing my lymph nodes to swell. It's to do with whatever's going on with my liver. But anyway, I'll keep all of you up to date, regardless of what's going on. I think I owe all of you at least that. I do owe all of you. I need to update all of you in regards to what is happening, so you know why you're not getting new material come. But I will start trying to post. I will try. I can't promise. Depends on how my health goes, because I do find it daunting putting a film together. That's why I need someone to help me. But I'll do my best, and I'll intermix the pictures in with this video, so that way you can see for yourself. So I have to love you and leave you, and that. So God bless to all of you, and you take care.